What's good, gamers? We are finally back for the Kenya Somali League Games semi finale day 2, and it is your girl, Mitch Gaming. We are officially live. Game 1 for the night, that is Erangel, of course. Yesterday we had DNS taking the winner chicken dinner game 1. Today might be different because DNS is not around. 4 teams qualified yesterday directly to the finale. We had TYC, DNS, Mercenary Union, and VIP making it directly to the finale. And now that we're in day 2, the last day of the semi-finals, I'm expecting a lot of violence, and I mean it, a lot of violence. There's $500 on the line. There's MVP prize to be won. Where will your team land after tonight's games? Will you be making it to the finale? Other than that, welcome to the live stream. Of course, we have to give it to shout out to GPE for giving us the beautiful production for these games. We have also to shout out our sponsors, that is Galaxy and N8 Bravo, sponsoring the prize pools for these games, and the committees for each region for doing their thing and making this thing a success. Looking at the map, seeing where everyone else is landing, Deadly is in the building. Yesterday we had Arnie carrying the team, doing his thing there. He was basically, people are saying it's camping, but I told you that's strategically holding of positions. So Deadly was doing exactly that. And we have a good amount of teams in military base. Not a place I'd expect a lot of people to land, but it is okay. As long as you will survive and get maybe to be in the top 12, then that's your basically should be a goal for the night. Only 12 teams proceed. We can see already LTD losing one of their players. The game just began. They're in military base. The violence is already starting. People are taking each other back to lobby. LTD having already one in lobby. Another one is knocked. Two of them still remaining. They need to fight against Ocean Stars to be able to fight for a chance in the finale. We know how LTD is a good team. We have seen them play not only in the KPL games, we have watched them even in COC and every other tournament. If you actually watch those tournaments, we have seen them getting their kills there, getting their push, their wins. And we are yet to see that. This is the first time we are seeing them in the semi-finals. There's a group that did not play yesterday, and they are playing today. So the pressure is high, guys. It is definitely high. But will there be a teams doing a repeat of good plays that we saw yesterday? I'm not sure. We had Rex Scott there. The last game of the night, they almost had a winner chicken dinner. You can see they're already in a fight against Entity Gaming. Rex Squad just missed a winner chicken dinner when they were engaging in a fight against Mercenary Union. But now that they have made it to play in day 2, I hope they'll put up the same effort we saw yesterday. If they don't, then it's GG's for them. For those who are saying the delay is high, I see you, stream snipers. I see you, but it's okay. We will forgive you for today, but why you are stream sniping, we don't know. Stream sniping is a sin in PUBG Mobile. It's a crime. Do not engage. Please avoid at all cost. Other than that, make sure you've liked the video, the live stream, you've shared the video, and you have subscribed to the channel. We have DS player there, not DS, sorry, Ocean Stars player trying to get a push, has been knocked and casted immediately, and Nate getting cooked. Do we have Kobe from each side? Oh, we do have a Kobe. You have seen Abdallah there with a beautiful nade, and they want to cook up a push, but that nade was what we call a Kobe. And Abdallah did not disappoint. All they need to do right now is just go towards the players from LTD and maybe get their wipe here. But LTD Noti is not a player you have to push without thinking. This guy is good at what he does, and that is exactly what he does. LTD Noti with a knock and immediately taking the player back to lobby and being able to get the revive on LTD. Psst. Man, that name. I don't know what to say about that name, but it is not. I don't know what happened. I'm guessing maybe he wanted to say put some name, but the name was already taken in PUBG. Then made sense, so it's okay. In military base, like I said, we have a good amount of teams there. So once they leave the place, they might find people holding the bridge that is right next to military base, so they have to be careful about that. Deadly esports here, we saw them, they were basically making it to the last zones, the last fights, but they did not get any winner chicken dinners. They were how do I put this, outsmarted most of the time by the teams that were engaging in the last zone. And now that they're here, and they have to find a way of maybe getting their winner, their win. 12 teams proceeding, you have 20 teams in the lobby. Will your team be surviving tonight? You just have to find a way of doing it. Okay, okay. I see people are just getting knocked for no reason. You're just getting knocked. Remember, $500 is on the line. What are you doing? What is your team doing? Are you working towards getting a part of the $500, or is it just going to pass you guys just like that? Four pockets full here. We also saw them trying to get the winner chicken dinners yesterday. They did not get that, unfortunately for them. And now that they're here in the second chance, actually, for the people who played yesterday, this is your second chance. We have Team Sicarios here. I am yet to see them in their full play. Nice one knock. We have a second knock. The second knock, beautiful Mali boy. Nice name, by the way. Mali boy gets his knock, and fast, of course, the fan. This is Secret Gene trying to get something here with the players from Team Sicarios, but nothing can happen yet because they're down 2 players. They have already been knocked and taken back to lobby. And now Mali boy still trying to get another knock there. Will he be able to take 2 more players from Secret Gene back to lobby? Maliboy is a good name. Y'all should think like this guy, because why did he call himself Mali Boy? I'm guessing Mali is the short form for Somali, because they say Malis, but that's a really good name there. So Team Sicarios been able to take 2 players from Secret Gene. I don't know if Secret Gene wants to get a push happening there, but good damage from Sidka. The players from Gene are really trying to see what can they do about this situation right now, seeing that they have already lost 2 of their players. A lot is going to change. Probably if they are not confident, if they can get a win with this fight, the best thing to do might just be for them to retreat and live to fight another day. It's not really a must for you to win a fight at this point. You can just avoid at any cost. If you have to, just avoid. Well, let's see. Jin still trying to put up a fight. Good damage there on Sidka. Beautiful damage. Secret Gene. Let me try and remember what was their play when we were playing in the group stage. Secret Gene, I was confusing them a lot with Jinx. They seemed different to me, but if the confusion was there because the names seem alike, seeing that Jinx, Gene X seems like Jinx to me, so I was confusing that. And right behind them, there's a team. Remember, military base, what that was the hotspot for this first game in Erangel. We saw at least 3 teams landing in military base. And now that Team Sicarios is here, there's the Secret Gene on the other side. They have people there, and you can see it might not be easy for them to retreat, but it's good that they're smoking up. Entity Gaming getting damaged there by 4PF. 4 pockets full of skills. I've been told today to spectate a specific player, that is Rek Kinudia. When we get to see him, when we do, I hope he doesn't disappoint us and he does a really good job. But Team Sicario still putting the pressure there on the players from Secret Gene. 4PF also trying to get some damage on Deadly, but they have been able to retreat, avoiding this fight completely, and that is totally fine. 4PF Habibi finally with a knock, getting Cobra. Entity Gaming, 4PF, I don't know about them, but they do try and put up a fight a lot together. We have a Team LTD. We've seen them getting closer to where we have Team Sicarios and Secret Gene. Jakku with a nade getting cooked. Do we have a Kobe? Beautiful nade. He gets 1 knock. There's a push still taking place there from the players from Team Sicarios. Mali Boy, beautiful name. I keep on saying that. Trying to get a push happening. Beautiful moves. Do we have a knock? Shotgun is out. Yesterday we had a lot of shotgun kills. Mali Boy gets shotgunned to the stomach, not even the face, because that was not a headshot. We didn't hear any clanking sound, but that was really good. Jakku cooking up a second nade. Do we have a Kobe? He gets another knock. Japri is still down. He gets his stats there on Mali Boys. Jakku is the only one remaining from his team, that is Secret Gene, and he wants to get a push happening there. If this is going to be a wipe, I'll say finally for the first time, We have seen a wipe that has come to completion yesterday. We almost saw that from Kinuthia. Will Jakku be the Kinuthia of the game? Blacklist are getting a push here, and LTD not been taken back to lobby. We have a push. LTD has only one guy remaining. That is holding a shotgun. It's the shotgun guys, and the last player from LTD has been taken back to lobby. Quite unfortunate that Team Unlimited is already in lobby. They are a good team, but maybe things did not go as planned, and they have been taken back to lobby. Jakku still trying to get a push. The revive is taking place in that shack. Will he be pushing? Jakku is taking his sweet time, and the players there from Team Sicarios have finally been able to get the revive. He has no grenades, no mollies. Still unfortunate. That would have really worked out for him. He would have gotten uh, something happening there, but it's cool. It's cool. Let's see how this works out. For his team now, we can see the one high power team also in a fight. We yet to see that, but Blacklist, they have been able to take Team Unlimited back to lobby, getting closer to where we have Team Sicarios. A nade flies in. Our man with the Kobe, Sidka, is down again. Team Sicarios is not having an easy time. Japri is damaged. We need a push happening here. DBS in the hand. And just like that, Team Sicarios have been taken back to lobby by the Blacklist. Those would have been two kills for Secret Gene player Jakku, by the way, but things happen, and it didn't happen that he was the one taking the wipe. But Blacklist is not aware that there's a player right above them, and that is Jakku. If you push without thinking, chances are you'll just face the same fate as Team Sicarius. But let's see how this plays out. Probably we'll have something changing there, but nothing for now is changing. No one knows that the player Jakku is around, so it's okay. Let's give it that. He's going to hold that place for a while. I am enjoying this. I just have to say it. The pressure, the tension, people going for the push. That is exactly what we want to see in the Kenya Somali League games. People are going out of their way to just get the push, to get the knocks and the thrusts. I mean, $500. Well, if you guys do not perform, you can just give it to your streamer and caster there. We will share with the production and go for a vacation in Kenya, in Mombasa. That is more than enough for me to enjoy a vacation. But we have to give it to the players as they try to put up a good fight. Jinx player Jakku, honestly, I'm not surprised that he plays like this. We have seen him put up a good fight before. So this is something that I'm expecting to see more from him. But let's see how this plays out or how it goes at the end of the game. Will he be able to change his location from where he is right now? Or will he be taken back to lobby and not get maybe a good amount of position points for his team? We are not sure about that, but let's give it time. And probably he'll surprise us more. Hate Esports. This team played yesterday. Unfortunately, they did not make it to having a freeway ticket to the finale. So it's quite unfortunate that that happened to them. GST taking down the players from TC. TC team, beautiful team there. GST did not play yesterday. They are playing tonight. They are called the Goons Elite for a reason. They're Goons and they're the elites, but are their skills as elite as they call themselves? I usually stand by my word. If you call yourself something, stick to it. Attack on Titans getting pushed there by Blacklist, but we have a beautiful reflex from AOT Gurey, that one player that is also a good player. We've seen how he goes about his pushes there. Attack on Titan player spotting them. Daddy with a knock, getting Gray. We need to see what is going to happen here. Attack on Titans and Blacklist are putting up a fight against each other. Well, two alpha teams, yes. Two teams with good plays, yes. But will they be able to survive this? Because I've seen a lot of third parties. If you look around, you can see teams are getting closer. A lot is going to change in a few. Daddy with a push there. DBS in the hand. Oh my god. And just like that, Gurey was revived. They shouldn't have let that man stand, because if he stands, it's game over. TC, that is the chosen, and GST at it nowadays. Knocked and tossed. GST Grey also been taken back to lobby. TC is definitely not taking any else tonight. GST with one guy remaining on their end. I believe only one guy. Let me just confirm. Yes, it is one guy still standing, Blacklist still there with the Attack on Titans putting up a good fight. But what we have seen is that when you have a knock on that player called Gurey, make sure you get your fast, because if he gets up, there's a game in Miramar when we saw Gure doing his thing there. He got not a wipe, but he was able to get at least three knocks in Miramar. He did put up a really good fight, but unfortunately he was outnumbered, and then he got a wipe later on. So we have to acknowledge that Gure is a good player. We just have to ensure that if you knock him, make sure you thrust him. Same to Rek Kinudia. If you knock him, make sure you do thrust him, because if he gets up, we saw what he can do with the shotgun. There's something about shotguns, guys. I told you to learn, especially if you're playing KSL. The ticket to being a good player in KSL, you need a shotgun skill and a baggy. That's the only thing you need to be amongst the best players in these games. But I'm not giving you bad advice, but you can also be a strategic corner holder, and wait for people who are not careful and take them back to lobby. But it's all up to you, okay? Put your strategy at first. If your ideal is not thinking like Mitch, you'll probably get your wins. But if they're thinking like me, chances are you will be found off guard and taken back to lobby because you listened to my advice of camping. I'm a camper naturally. If you find me in game, I will camp out and I'll find you while camping. So don't be like Mitch. We have a fight. Look at Yesnaya Polian as of now. We have at least four teams in the same place. We have Rec, Mercenary Elite, we have GST, we have which team is it? Jinx. We have at least four teams in the same place in Yesnaya Poliana. These buildings are too big. We can have at least even 6 to 8 teams in Yesnaya Poliana, and we'll have good fights happening there. So I'm just going to give it as it is. The players from Rex Squad have a lot of fighting to do, being that they were the ones holding Yesnaya in the first place. But oh, lo and behold, look at the zone. It is about to leave Yasnaya. They have to pray to the gods that it doesn't leave Yasnaya, because if it does, then it's GG's for you. But let's see how this plays out for Rex Squad, for 4PF, 4 pockets full of skills. What is going to happen to Jinx, because they're also here in Yasnaya. We are going to have a good fight, and anywhere there's violence, you'll find Mitch watching, because that is what we do. That is what we love to see here in this Kenya Somali leagues. Someone actually said, I'm not saying who, but he said the players are not as intense as we were expecting them to be. Now, where is your team? Oh, okay, the team is here. But people are saying that the teams are not as intense. Shotgun, Blacklist player. Oh, Mercenary Elites. They have been pushed with a shotgun there. That was just a beautiful shore being held by CR7. These shotguns, man, y'all need to learn them. I'm telling you, if you want to, eh, eh. Mercenary elite player there, CR7. I don't think CR7 will do an own goal for his team, but the- wow, we were not expecting that at all. But GG's. GG's from their mercenary elite player. Quite unfortunate, by the way. But we have to take it as it is. It happens. Sometimes we get sweaty fingers and the screen swipes. It happens. Rex Squad taking up a 4PF. We can see even 4PF Gardner getting a Kobe on his own teammate, that is Nemesis. And now, oh wow. Gardner just took his teammate back to lobby. What is not happening, guys? The grenades are not working for these teams. If you can just put a pause on the grenades for tonight's games, I think that will be the best thing to do. But we have Attack on Titans getting the deadly team there. Attack on Titans initially were engaging a fight against the Blacklist team, but the fight did not go on. GST, beautiful spray from Arman. If he continues, he might just get a knock there on Fox, but that spray was beautiful. Deadly still having at it with Attack on Titans. We okay, Entity Gaming and Jinx. We get to see what is happening to Deadly. Unfortunately, they have already been eliminated and taken back to lobby. But yes, Naya here is a very hot place to be in right now. You can see the teams there. Jinx getting at least knocks on the teams that are right in front of them. Rex Squad is also around. We are going to have a lot of tension happening here. Zone closing in. Entity Gaming. Paraboy gets knocked out of the vehicle. Beautiful spray from you, Boyka. And just like that, one high power have also been eliminated and taken back to lobby to maybe warm up. This might have been a warm up for some teams. You know, some people didn't play yesterday. Nades coming from Jinx. Hate Esports is not having an easy time right now. They have one player also knocked, two remaining. That is Naruto and Uzumaki, and they have to fight their way to the zone. It is basically leaving Yasnaya as of now. Nades still flying in. We are yet to see another Kobe. Loxy also getting nades coming towards him. Esports, the players there from Hate Esports, but nothing is changing. Naruto is also waiting here patiently for someone to make a mistake. And if you make a mistake and someone is strategically holding a place, we will just live to see something interesting. Oh, nades flying in. Attack on Titans are taking the TC team. We yet to see what is going to happen here. Everything is happening so fast. Molly's nades team losing their teammates, some getting the revive. Hate Esports is finally a trio again. We've seen Nova have also been taken back to lobby. But here we have Jinx and Hate. Everyone is split, but there's one player from Entity Gaming that is a star just in a building, not even moving a muscle, because if he exposes himself, that man will be spotted. This is what we call strategically holding a building. He is not camping. We cannot see tents and anything. He's just holding that building patiently. But the zone is shifting, and he has decided he's going to do a healing game. So let's leave him. Let's leave him at that, and probably he's going to see what is going to happen there. But this that replay is something we are actually going to keep on highlighting, because what just happened there on Masnar Elite player Uzumaki getting naded. The zone is coming in, is pushing the players. The zone is damaging everyone at this point. Kevin is really low. The zone takes them, and Hate Esports have been taken back to lobby. The zone is not their friend. Of course, it's never your friend in PUBG Mobile, ever, unless you're ranking, then maybe it is. But we have Jinx here, Rex scored with the fight. One of their players, Zeno, is knocked right in front of them. We are yet to see Kinuthia doing what he does best. Oh, wow. Entity Gaming Star has been taken back to lobby. Quite unfortunate. The holding of the building did not work out. And now we have just four teams remaining. That is GST, Attack on Titans, Rex Squad, and Jinx. They are the only teams remaining. Mold is flying in. We have everyone holding a building, trying to see what they can do. But then Attack on Titans are not even in a building. They're open field. Unfortunately for GST, they have been taken back to lobby. So question is, I asked when the game was starting, will Rex Squad do what they do best? Because Rex Squad, they were supposed to get a winner with a chicken dinner in the last game yesterday. That was in Erangel, but that did not happen. And now that they are playing here and they have made it to the top three, will they be able to get their win, or will Jinx or Attack on Titans get them to stop their ambitions? You know, sometimes it happens. Wreck everyone is knocked there by Boyka. The zone is shifting. The only team that is actually safe right now is Attack on Titans. The players from Rec need to find a way of making it to the zone. Jinx is holding it. They're not letting these players from Rec to pass, because now Kinuthia is down. Two players are down from Rec squad, two remaining. What will happen here? What is going to change? Because the zone is shifting. Zone, Attack on Titans is in zone. Is Attack on Titans finally their efforts have paid off. Someone just said, I'm laughing at the players. Okay, I won't do that again. I'm sorry. But that grenade was something we need to talk about. It happens, guys. It happens. But GG's to you, winner, chicken dinner Attack on Titans. You have just proven to us that you can get your win. Let's have a look at the stats for their team. We have Gurey there. We said it before. Gurey is actually amongst the best players for the team there, bagging 7 eliminations with a damage of 951. Then goodbye with 4, XYZ 3, and then No Face with 1. So we have seen Gurey in action. We have to give him that. We have seen what he can do, the fight he can put up for his team. So that's a really good play. And checking out on the results here after game number 1, Attack on Titans leading with 25 points. Coming in second, we have Rex Squad there with 11 points. Third, we have Jinx with 10. And the rest follow. You can see the margin becomes smaller from that. A lot of teams here have 1 point. They only got elimination points, but their position points did not really pan out. They did not get to have something from that, but we can see from Entity Gaming going up, they at least got some points from the positions that they held. So GG's to you guys. The MVP, that is Blacklist player Aman. Oh, okay, nice Aman. Bagging 8 eliminations, dealing a damage of 956. That is good coming from him. We saw Gray with 7. So he actually did beat the winning team, but unfortunately for his team, they were not able to get a winner chicken dinner, even after putting up actually on a lot of fight, but didn't really work out for them. So it happens. Looking at the head-to-head here on Attack on Titans and Rex Squad, we can see the margin there on the eliminations alone is 10 eliminations. That's a big margin, but then the damage is just 1,000. And they have tried. Honestly, Rex Squad have tried. They have not really engaged in a fight from the word go. They have been playing it patiently, and it's a good thing that they have done. So we have to give it that. Most eliminations we have seen Blacklist player Aman, highest damage Aman, Grenadier wreck everyone, longest elimination Stress from one high power, and then the top traveler Deadly dead. The Deadly team is a team of travelers. We saw even yesterday Deadly or Ani there was actually the one with the highest traveled meters. I'm guessing it's because of the rotations, trying to pick where you're going to hold before the zone shifts. And I'm guessing the IGL is the one making the calls, so it is totally okay. And for now, we are done with game number 1, that is Erangel, with the winners as Attack on Titans. Game 2, we have Miramar. Not go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, we are officially back for game number two. That is Miramar. Game number one has been nothing but pure violence and some little bit of comedy. The tension in the game is really high, and sometimes we need someone just breaking the ice and just making us laugh a little bit when it gets intense. And we have enjoyed that in game one, having the Attack on Titans players getting their winner chicken dinner on game one. Game two is here, Miramar. Yesterday we had the team from Mercenary Union winning the winner chicken dinner. For tonight, I am not sure which team is going to take it. We had them MU getting two wins, so probably Attack on Titans might just give us the same thing. Let's just wait and see later on that. But looking at the flight path, it is coming from the northern to the southern side of Miramar, basically taking good places, landing spots for the teams. We have Los Leones, San Martin, La Cabrera, places we have seen teams landing, even in Puerto Price. We have seen people going there. I don't know if you're going to be seeing it tonight, but remember, if you're playing these games, $500 is on the line, and only 12 teams will be proceeding from tonight's game to the finale and be one step closer to winning the prize pool. That's the question: is your IGL working hard enough for you guys to get at least a portion of the win? Well, we just have to wait and see. I feel like asking people, which team do you think is going to take the win for these games? Usually we have people doing predictions where you guess which three teams will take position one, two, and three, and the person who gets it, they usually end up with the prize. But we don't have that. I'm just going to mention your name and say you made the right prediction. Um, but yeah, welcome to the live stream. For the people I've never seen before, thank you so much for joining the live, for liking, subscribing, sharing. I really appreciate that. It takes this game further to more people, and we have other people wanting to join these leagues, helping the league grow, and that's our agenda at the end of the day. So let's see here. We have Jinx, Secret Jean, sorry, and they have a team right in front of them. We might be having an early fight. We have seen that in Erangel. People are not even having any chills. They are not taking their time scouting at places. We're not having any of that. We're having people going directly for the push. They want to finish teams as early as possible. Deadly losing already two of their players. They have been taken back slowly. Deadly dead and Arnie are the only two remaining. We've seen the same thing happening yesterday, where the two players are taken or one, and then they become outnumbered, and now they have to play a slow game just to get at least position points at the end of the day. We can see some damage happening there on the players from Secret Gene. I can see PUBG Mobile Sudan was good. Welcome to the live. Nice to have you around, whoever is running that account. Welcome to the Kenya Somali League games. Deadly Ani getting closer to the Secret Gene team. Does he have a? Nah, he doesn't have even a grenade to have a nade getting pushed on the players from Secret Gene. But you can see them getting closer. Will Arnie give us that one wipe? We are yet to see. We almost saw that yesterday from Jakub, but we did not. I don't know if you're going to see it tonight, but unfortunately, Deadly Annie has been knocked and tested. Not something I was anticipating to see. I'm always vouching for these kids. They do really a good job when they're playing PUBG, and they put up the effort. So one day, of course, it will pay out, and we'll be here to see it. Jean Ricardo, man, if I say your name wrong, I said it. Just tell me in the chat. So we have Deadly Dead getting pushed here, waiting patiently, pre-fires, and we have good damage. Fast knock. Deadly Dead he's got his knock. He changes his location. Beautiful thinking. But will this be enough? He's still getting pushed. The second player was low, but unfortunately, Deadly Dead has been taken back to lobby, and Deadly Esports have become the first team to be eliminated from the match. GG's. We are just in game two. We saw from the map, teams have landed closer to each other. We're going to have some early fights taking place. Secret Gene, luckily for them, even before the zone shifts, they have been able to bag 4 points as early as the first zone. Get your kills, get your position points. 12 teams are proceeding. Do everything you can do to get your win. Yesterday, I had a good time in Miramar. I had first said that Miramar is not really my thing. I don't play it. But when I was watching yesterday's games, I realized Miramar is such a fun map to play. As long as you have people that understand it, then you're good to go. But if you do not, then yeah, you won't enjoy Miramar as you think because of how big it is. But because this is a tournament, a good amount of teams in the game, you have to be alert when you're playing in case anything happens. So let's go. We have Team Sicarios here, and right to the next to them we have the one high power team. Right next to them, Mali Boy was putting up a beautiful fight. Just the previous game, that is game one in Erangel, and now we are in game two. I don't know if you're going to see the same play coming from him, but we are here to see it because Team Sicarios does not disappoint unless they're third party. Then the pressure increases, and we cannot blame anyone if you do not win a fight that has at least three or four teams in the same place. Let's give it to, of course, someone said I liked doing shout outs, but I think it's good to do that because it's good to show people that you do appreciate them. So, of course, we appreciate Somali organizers for coming and joining with the Kenya organizers and creating the Kenya Somali League, for the sponsors Galaxy and N8 Bravo for giving us the prize pool. We really appreciate it because of the because of them we have a $500 prize pool. I have just been reminded about the grenade, guys. If I laugh, I am so sorry, but that was too good to be true. Because what? But we have also, like I said, for this production, for what you're enjoying right now on your screens, having to see replays like the Ronaldo grenade, no, at literal on goal. We have GPE to do that for us, and they are doing a really good job, so we have to give it to them. So thank you so much, GPE, for helping us with this production. And let's get back to the game. I am just doing shout outs here to keep you guys distracted as you wait for the fight to begin. I can see Alex there shouting out on GST. A good team. They're also kids. They were not around. They believe they were in school, but now that they're back, they're ready to play, and they're really trying their best. So it's a really good thing to see, even though sometimes it doesn't work out as people expect them to do. We just give it our all. Yeah. Someone says PMGC. Yeah, PMGC is about to start, but so is the PUBG Mobile Africa festivities, and we're ready for them. So I'll see you then when the time comes. Attack on Titans, winners of game number one. They won the game in Erangel. GG's to them. I don't know if we're going to see another win from them in this second game, but we have them engaging in a fight against the one heavenly punishers. Zenith is already down. We are yet to see what can the one HP team do. They're also a good team. They've been trying their best, and now that they're engaging against the winners of game one, I believe they're trying to get another win. So the fight might just be a little bit intense as they try to get the winner or winner chicken dinner for the second time tonight. Zenith there has been tested, quite unfortunate. It seems like the teammates are not really around there to get the revive on him, but it's okay. GG's. The rest can survive and try make it to the end. We have one high power, and the TS Team Sicarios are still together. They have not yet pushed each other, but we can see Stress strategically holding a container, no, a box, and waiting for someone to push him. If Mali Boy is not careful, you can see Mali Boy is just right next to him on the other side. If you push without thinking, Stress might just get you and take you back to lobby. So it's going to be quite unfortunate that you actually encountered a strategic holder. I said no camping. From today, don't ever call a Victor a camper. Victor is strategic and smart because victors always win. I don't know how, but they always win. So if you want to win this KSL, remember the starter kit, your shotguns, your baggy, and be a strategic corner holder or building or whatever you want to hold. Team Sicarios are still trying to figure out how they're going to get a push here on one high power. I don't know what is happening here, to be honest. The buildings are too many in Miramar. Spotting someone, yes, you can. Getting a knock and being able to move from one building to the other might not be easy. If the team is actually scattered, they may get you and take you back to lobby. Team hate. And team hate is actually looking at the players from Team Sicarios and One High Power as they engage in a fight. Exactly what I was saying. If you try and shift your building right now in Miramar, it's a big map. People will be everywhere, literally everywhere. You will just be surprised. You'll throw your phone and then you'll blame the player. But it's not even the player, it's just the game. Always blame the game. It's never the player. Zakayo, eh. If this guy knew what Zakayo, anyway, we don't want stress. One high power still holding, nothing happening. For the first time, we can see a game in Miramar that is not starting as intense, even though we have deadly esports been taken back to lobby already as the first team with the zone moving now. This map is too big. If you're outside the zone, when it starts shifting, we'll have teams, full teams. It can happen. We might have full teams being taken back to lobby just by the zone, not even players, just the zone. So it depends on where you are, but as we can see from the map, luckily a good amount of teams are already in zone. Some are now shifting going towards the zone, so that's the right call to make from the IGLs. But for those that will waste their time outside the zone, I don't think that is the best strategy as of now. We have teams closing in. We'll just have a fight happening there in Power Grid. We might have also another one, Montenuevo. We have teams getting closer to that side. We also have Picado. There's a team there. I don't know if okay, the teams coming from the lower side, that is the southern side, are also going towards Picado. We might have something happening there. So let's just wait on it and see what happens. If you're already in the live, feel comfortable, feel free to chat in the comment section. Feel free to shout out the team that you vouch for. Beautiful knock there from Uzumaki. Third parties making it hard here for the players from 1HP to get a push. Mali Boy with the push there. Look at the damage, the cover coming from the 1HP players, coming from Team Hate as they get to third party this fight. I don't think it's going to be an easy push, but stress has been tested by the hate team. Finally, teams are now engaging in fights. Attack on Titans, 1 HP, XDR, that is a 1 Heavenly Punishers. They're also in a fight, but we are yet to see another team being taken back to lobby. But with how things are going, 1 HP might just be losing their fight against their attack on Titans. They are the only team we can see now engaging in fights. Luckily, we can see a revive. That means one of them has already been revived. But Attack on Titans is not getting any L's tonight. Look at the teams getting closer. Montenuevo, Power Grid will have a good amount of fights taking place there. Next to Graveyard, look at the teams there. Next to Hacienda, I believe that's San Martin. That's where San Martin is. We have teams there, but the zone is not even letting anyone have fun. Look at it right now. Teams are outside the zone. It is going to become intense. And I'm calling it. We'll have a few teams being wiped by the zone. So let's see how this plays out. We are yet to see any fight happening, but let's see. We have who is this? One high power down one player, that is a stress. Trying to change their location totally allowed. Team Sicarios are putting the pressure here, but the hate team has not even changed, man. They're the same placed. Blacklist are taking the players from Mercenary Elite. They're taking them on. You can see TC getting knocked by the zone. This is not a good show for a team. Attack on Titans players are getting one high power, and that means not one high power, one heavenly punishers, and just like that, they have been eliminated. Second team in lobby, things are happening so fast. The zone is becoming smaller. We're almost going to the next stage of the zone, and people are still outside the zone. DC already has Kola getting knocked outside the zone. I don't get it. I don't know why, but staying outside the zone might not be that thing. I can see someone saying the mercenary unions are the ones who are going to get the win for this league. I'll hold you on that, Scopy. I'll hold you on that. Let's see if they're the ones that are going to get the win. But I'm not sure, my friend. I'm not sure. Some teams are coming up, but we have to give it to Mercenary Union. They do put up a fight. They take their fights to the end. They don't back out at all. If you're going back to lobby, we are going back to lobby. That's how they have been playing, and that gave them a win as the first team to qualify to the finals. So GG's there. Sorry, we have a push here. One high power getting the push down. Hate player Naruto cooking up a nade. Do you have a Kobe? It misses Zakayo just for a few seconds, but Zakayo now wants to get a push happening there on Hate, getting some sprays happening on their end. LTD is also in a fight. LTD last game were taken back to lobby as the first team, but it seems like this time round they do not want to have the same fate. No one Nova have also been eliminated. Fights happening on the other side of Miramar, but here one high power player Zakayo receiving some good amount of damage. Excuse me. We might see something happening here. They're still engaging in a fight. The zone is shifting. Some people might not make it to the zone just because they stayed in the blue zone. They'll just lose a fight because of staying outside the zone. Blacklists are taking down the players from Jinx. Hate Esports also trying to change their location here. Thala Esports finally a team I have not spectated yet, but we can see they're taking up a fight against the four pockets full of skills. Thala Esports, we have to shout out one player there called Sol. He does put up a fight. We've seen even his teammate textbook. They do really try and put up a fight, but will that take them to a winner chicken dinner tonight with their fight against a 4PF? Hate Esports are still outside the zone. Secret Gene have been wiped out. Blacklist taking the whole team back to lobby. GG's zone is now shifting, going towards Power Grid. Teams are now getting forced to change their location to do the wide rotations. But will it pay out? Some teams are still outside the zone. You can see a team next to Graveyard, another one in San Martin, Hacienda. A good amount of teams are closer to each other, and it is going to be a very interesting thing to see. This is going to be hard for some of us. If you have a phone like the one I had, that phone, I could not play screams because why? When you go get closer to people with iPhones, it starts touching the screen on its own. I don't know why. So if someone has the same phone as the one I had, then I don't think they'll enjoy Miramar. They'll just be angry and pissed off because the game is still has 15 teams. We are going to stage 4 of the zone. Some people might not survive, not because they do not have skills, but the phone is not allowing them to engage in fights. We have here a fight, Hate Esports, and the players from Team Sicarios. We have a push there from IQ leading the push. I don't know if he's the IGL, the name itself, IQ, good name. I don't know why you call yourself IQ. Maybe he's the IGL, the man with the brains in the team. But we have Hate Demeria trying to stop them as they get a push happening here. Nades need to fly in now because they're just right in front of them, changing their location using a vehicle. Team Sicarius moves, but one player was left behind. Nice flank. Will it pay out? A nade getting cooked. Do we have a Kobe? A nade, beautiful nade. Is it a Kobe? One of their players has already been knocked. We'll have a push happening there. Kevin is down. Uzumaki is down. Naruto is low. The players are getting a push happening here. 4PF eliminated. Unfortunately, wow. Vehicles. I told you, starter kit for Kenya Somali leagues. You need to have a vehicle. Last player from Hades Sports, that is Naruto. Retreating, and Naruto Kun does not want to engage. It's fine, Naruto. We allow it. And he changes his location completely. Luckily for him, they were not able to take him back to lobby together with his team. One high power have also been wiped out. Let's just see what is going to happen here because the players from Team Sicarios are now coming in. Things are changing. Thala Esports taking the players from LTD and knocking them. We have a oh no Soul gets a task there with the vehicle. Like I said, the Thala Esports player Soul does put up a good fight, and they're now taking down the players from Team Unlimited. Will this pan out? Will this be a fight? We need to see Thala Esports getting closer there. We have LT Deeps getting knocked. Attack on Titans and Blacklist also having their fight there. Guns Elite have survived till this point. But let's see how this works out. No soul getting knocked by the zone. The zone is becoming intense. He has been dusted by the same zone. Beautiful spray. 93A gets his knock on the Ocean Stars, and they have been able to get a thrust there. GG's on them. TC taking down Entity Gaming, and just like that, GG's to you, Entity Gaming. The zone is shifting. 11 teams remain. That is exactly what happens in Miramar. Blacklist player is really putting up a fight there. GST waiting on the TC team to move right in front of them. TC Swashi, beautiful spray from Gray. Nice spray there from GST player Gray, beautiful. We'll have to see it. Like I said, the GST is also a team of people they came from school recently, and you can see the spray there from Gray. What a beautiful spray there. Thala Esports losing one player, no soul. Zone is becoming smaller. Rec squad right in front of them. Is Rec looking for a win? They have been looking for that win. They need to give us, by the way, Rec squad, what is not happening. They can do better. They know they can do better. They just have to prove us wrong. But now Thala Esports player 93A is a dangerous player. You know how we usually told beware of snakes? It literally applies in PUBG Mobile. That guy, if he spots you, that spray will be perfect. Ocean Stars Abdallah cooks up a nade. We've seen a Kobe from him before. It is not a Kobe. He goes for the push there on Zeno. Beautiful pre-fires. Tessa asked, go pick na forehead. What is that? Using your head to pick. And just like that, Zeno gets a knock, but good cover. They have cover from Ocean Stars. A player getting a knock on Zeno after he gets a knock on Abdallah. And he gets a push. I guess the name is Murata. Nate, wow, wreck everyone. Second time we have seen him cooking up a Kobe. We saw that in the previous game, and this time round he gets another Kobe flying in. What? The nades are being used in this game. Wreck, our team player we have been told to look at. We've been told to spectate him. We're looking at him, but unfortunately he has been knocked, trying to heal up there by textbook. And we have a push taking place. Wreck everyone needs to do something together with Zeno. Two players remaining from their team. Thala Esports right in front of them. The teammate Kinu there is down. We have to see a Kobe, not on goals, but literal Kobe's. Thala Esports player Thala thinking about their next strategy. Team Hate have been eliminated. GG's to you, Team Hate. But we have now 7 teams remaining. The zone is becoming smaller. Thala is down, wrecked everyone, putting up a fight. They did get their knock on Kinuthia. He's still around, hasn't been tested yet. I don't know if they're going to get the revive, but you can see the Kobe's coming from Rex Squad. They have been able to get another knock, leaving just one guy from Thala Esports, and we have a push there from Rec. Textbook tries to get the revive. Zeno getting closer. Will they be able to stop this revive, or will the players from Thala Esports take their revive and push? Nade is getting cooked by Zeno. Kobe, here we come. A nice nade. We have beautiful spray there from Zeno. He got a knock on Thaler and gets the last elimination. GG's to you, Zeno. Like I said, Rex Squad is a good team. They just need to put up a fight. Yeah, Mercenary Union, too good. I didn't know Kenya has a lot of good teams. Yes, they do have good teams. They have been exposed to Kenya PUBG leagues where they've been training. So some teams have really improved. Some are still, in the way to improve. But we have Blacklist. Oh, wow. Did you just need your friend Kobe, your teammate? Blacklist player Emperor getting pushed, shotgun in the hand. Beautiful. He was preferring with the shotgun. I actually thought he was getting the knock there, but unfortunately the pressure was too much from TS, Team Sicarios, and they took down the Blacklist team. Beautiful spray from GST Gray. We have seen his spray before. Nice reflex from Zeno, gets a good amount of damage, and nowadays he still gets closer. GST Gray cooks up a nade. Do you have a Kobe on rec? Nah, he threw it where Zeno is not at. He directly went towards his teammate Kinu there. Unfortunately for Kinuthia tonight, he's not giving us his best shot. But we have just three teams remaining. That is GST. We have Rex Squad and we have Team Sicarios in the building for the last fight. This is the second time we have seen Rex Squad making it to the top three. But one of their players, Wreck Everyone, has been knocked and thrusted immediately. Nades flying in, Japir cooking up the nades. Beautiful sprays from Kinuthia, nice damage. They're still getting a push there. Japir is down, Zen putting up a good fight, but then GST, third party in the fight, making it hard for TS to take down Wreck. But GG's, that did save them some time. Excuse me. And now that leaves only two teams remaining, Team Sicarios and GST. They have to get their winner, Chicken Dina Guns. Elite, just by the name, they are the elites, and their skills are not disappointing us tonight. Nades are getting cooked. Do you have Kobe's coming from GST nowadays, patiently waiting for someone to make a mistake? Beware of the snake, they said. Beware of that one snake that is right next to you. Zone takes down Gray. Oh no. That leaves one guy, that is GST nowadays, getting spotted by Team Sicarios. And just like that, finally, their winner, Chicken Dina, Team Sicarios have won. They have taken their time. We've seen them struggling before. They've tried to get to the top. They made it to the top four before. This time round, made it to the top three. And then the winner, Chicken Dinner. We're just getting started. This is game number 2. And Miramar has been a beautiful game. People waited till the last zone to engage in fights, and it became intense. If your phone cannot survive, it cost you the fight there. If you did not have good earphones, it also cost you. It's basically skills, yes. Device, yes. Some people say device, no, but the device does actually work here in this sense. If it cannot support at least 15 teams around you, then the device might just cost you. Looking at the stats from Team Sicarios, we have their Mali boy, the guy with the beautiful wipes in the first game in Erangel. This time around, it did pay out, getting 5 kills for his team with a damage of 466. We can see Bari there with 4 eliminations, but his damage is quite high, 844. And we have Japir with 3, and then TS IQ with 1 elimination. Mali boy did put up a fight before he actually goes all out. We see him trying to get the wipes, and this time round it did pay out, giving them a winner, Chicken Dinner, with 23 total points. For the previous game, Attack on Titans had 25, just a gap of 2 in the win slot. So GG's there from Team Sicarios. Rex Squad still at the second position, getting 15 points. Blacklist there in the third with 12, and then every other single teams comes in with a good amount of not really a good amount of margin, but a very small margin, so it can be closed in game number 3. Looking at our MVP, Attack on Titan player Gure, beautiful kills there, bagging 6 eliminations for his team, dealing damage of 900. Finally, we have seen Gray there on the MVP title. We were yet to see him, hoping to see more from his team. Head to head here, Team Sicarios, Rex Squad. Difference in the total eliminations margin is only 3 kills, so they have not really left them that far. Even in the damage dealt, only 200 points, and they have been given a small margin. So Team Sicarios, Rex Squad, they were almost at the same level. We would have seen a winner, Chicken Dinner from Rec, if it were not for the fact that they were sandwiched between the players from GST and TS. Most eliminations tonight, Rex Squad player Zeno with 6, highest damage AOT Gure 900, grenade eliminations Zeno 2, longest elimination Loxy 384, and then top traveler 3,899 meters. That is TS Buddy. So GG's to you, Rexeno. Finally, we're seeing you there. So GG's from you. We have been able to complete 2 maps, that is Erangel and Miramar, leaving now 2 maps to go, Erangel and Miramar again. And I'll be seeing you guys in game 3. Do not go anywhere, just hydrate and get your popcorns. Be right back. All right, we are back for game number three. That is Erangel. How you guys feeling there in the live stream? Are you guys feeling okay? Are you hydrated? I have seen a question there, and I actually mentioned it in the first game. They're asking who has organized this tournament, and I did answer, and I said this tournament has been organized by the Somali committee and the Kenya PUBG committee. They came together and they created the Kenya Somali leagues, and that is what is happening here tonight. And we are in game number three. We have enjoyed so far game one, game two, game three is now finally here. Looking at the flight path coming from Zaki all the way to Milta Power, we're going to have a lot of fights. Seeing that these are just the last two games to determine the 12 teams that are going to participate in the finale, getting one step closer to winning $500. Of course, in position one, two, and three are the ones who are going to get a taste of the prize pool, and also the MVP is going to go home with something around $50. So also work on your eliminations, okay? Do something about your damage just to be crowned as the MVP. Looking at how the players have exited the plane, we have good teams landing at LTD, and the 4PF have landed in Georgiapol. We can see a good amount of teams, actually a lot of teams around Milta Power, Milta, others headed towards Novo. So we might have an early fight there. And of course, Yesnaya Poliana is that place where a lot of teams just like landing. I don't know why they prefer landing in Yesnaya Poliana. A lot of teams live in places like Rozok, an empty place you can easily loot and enjoy without anyone disturbing you. Looking at Savani, we also have some teams there. That is Attack on Titans. They have another team right next to them. Also in Zarki, there's a team that is also a solo, that is Hate team. They have no one landing next to them. Unfortunately for GST, we can see their team, the team members are being taken back to lobby quite early. I don't know what is happening there, but we saw them taking almost a win in the previous game, but did not take it. But Gray putting up a fight, taking down TC players. GG's there, Gray, but unfortunately, GST have already been eliminated. The game has just started, and we have already lost one team. We are here with one high power, and blacklist player Kobe getting one high power player stress. Beautiful need there. We have now they need to find a way of how they're going to either get the revive or put the pressure on the team from blacklist, just to ensure they don't get a push happening there on their team. Unfortunately, that is not possible, and stress has been taken back to lobby. One high power might just be following Good's lead back to lobby this early. It happens, so it's okay. GG's there. Looking at what is happening here, push is taking place. Bison in hand, the beautiful pre-fire, nice damage on the guy, takes out the shotgun. He gives up, literally. He does not continue fighting, he just waits to be taken back to lobby. Quite unfortunate for one high power there. I don't think it was part of their plan, but they have already been taken back to lobby. Looking at the teams here in Yasnaya Poliana, game one, Yasnaya was almost the place where the final zone landed, even though it left Yasnaya just at the last final zone. They had at least 4 or 5 teams in Yasnaya. They had to engage in a fight there. A lot of teams did not make it out of that fight, and we saw people trying to force their way to the last zone to win their winner chicken dinner. But then Attack on Titans did have their first position in the safe zone, and for the other teams, they were coming from the blue zone. Attack on Titans getting them, taking them back to lobby, and we are here in Savani looking at Attack on Titans with one Nova right next to them in Severny. We don't know if they want to push each other. Severny is not an easy place to be in, but Mercenary Elite is also in a fight. We have seen them taking players back to lobby there. Mercenary Elite is where we saw a beautiful nade. To be honest, the nade was supposed to be perfect. I just, you know, I just blame the hands. For now, we blame the hands because what? One high power Juju's. We saw that they were taken back to lobby. And now, Team SICARIOS, winners of game number 2 in Miramar, next to Entity Gaming. A good team there. Also, a team of young players Most players are young, I know. Just that some of them are really, really young. And when you spot that, it becomes really interesting seeing how they handle themselves in the game. It's a really good young talent. They can nurture it and become good players at the end of the day. So we have Secret Gene here. Jinx. I call them Jinx. I don't know why, because of the X. But Entity Gaming getting pushed. Boyka is down. Players from Team Sicarios getting closer. They need to get the revive and try to re strategize because it seems like this might not be the place that they want to be in. Team Sicarios player IQ coming in the push. We can see the baggy, of course, the baggy, the vehicle that you need to be having when you're playing. uh, KSL. Mercenary Elite still in a fight there with the Chosen. A lot is happening on their end. DBS there from Star being held. If anyone pushes there and Star is a good DBS holder, you'll be taken back to lobby immediately. But let's see how this plays out. Break on the other room, waiting for someone to push. Nice. TSIQ getting a knock there. Star tries to get some damage on the player there from TS. Does a workout, but they're coming in the push there. DBS in hand. First knock. We have a second knock. Unfortunately, he's just but a one-man army, and the guy has been taken back to lobby. The teammate Paraboy is really far. Not Paraboy, sorry. The Paraboy is quite far from his teammates because Boyka and Star have been tested, and he's nowhere to be seen. So, GG's. It happens. It happens. It's something we see. Once in a while, one player decides they don't want to be there. They just want to be somewhere far in case anything happens. But then if you choose that road, you better be good at the game because you'll have to not engage in a one before. But look at Star there getting the first knock, second knock. Unfortunately, he was outnumbered and the guy was taken back to lobby. GG's 4PF getting pushed there. Beautiful knock. We found it happening. Habibi is down. Nemesis being the only one remaining from his team, watching as the fight takes place. Does the same thing as Paraboy. He does not engage anymore. And his next strategy is to basically retreat. Oh my god. This is not looking good for many people. It is not looking good, fam. People need to find a way of surviving. 4PF players have been taken back slowly, leaving one guy Nemesis. Entity Gaming leaving one guy standing. That is Paraboy. I am yet to understand how gamers sometimes reason out when they're playing. Why would you be this far away from your teammates? Maybe you are the hope they had. Beautiful pre-nade. Naruto, do not disappoint us. Nate getting cooked. Do you have a Kobe? Nemesis is not having an easy fight here. Molly's, Nades, they need to get pushing there. Beautiful Nade from Nemesis gets a good amount of damage on Naruto. He's trying to heal up there, but he cannot push because he's outnumbered. I don't think he has enough nades for this fight, but that nade was almost perfect coming from Nemesis. He's getting pushed. Naruto getting closer. They need to FVP, see if they can spot the guy. They hear him. Good earphones, Naruto. Nemesis now holding the DBS, but the Kobe hits him on the forehead, and the guy is in lobby. Team Sicarios winners. Game two. Scouting around the game there, we have already lost a good amount of teams. You can see we have 14 teams. In Miramar, it was not looking that way, guys. We had teams up to 15, 16 teams. Even as the zone was shifting, going to the third, the fourth, teams were still around. But then here in Erangel, you can see what is happening. Entity Gaming player Paraboy has been spotted by Rex Squad, coming closer to get a push happening here. We are going to be down one more team. Jinx right in front of Rek team here. Kinute getting closer. He spots the guy. Rek came over with the damage. Good cover. And just like that, Paraboy GG's. Entity Gaming eliminated. Rex Squad coming in, Jinx right next to them. They have gotten their knock, and of course, so that the first thing they're going to think about is the push. Everyone getting damaged. Good cover there. Stopping the team from pushing you is actually a good thing to do, especially if you're trying to get the revive. But for some people, they prefer the revive and waiting for someone to come and pretending to be sneaky, and then your DBS. Just a lot of drama, and DBS. Anyway, GG's. We have Jinx of Luck in there. Wreck everyone receiving some good amount of damage. Boyka is right in front of him. Everyone is really low, and luckily for the guy, he actually managed to evade the fight without getting knocked. Oh, damn it. That is good. Wrecking you there, wreck everyone. They're getting closer. He hasn't healed up yet. Getting the healing. Luxie cooks up a nade, but do we have a Kobe, Luxie? We are seeing a nade getting cooked. We need to see forehead nades. Beautiful Kobe there gets Hemo and everyone. Two teams, two players, sorry, from the team Wreck, leaving just Wreck player there, quite far from the team here. And Jinx is able to get the revive, but that a nade from Luxie, we have to talk about that grenade because wow, Rec team getting taken back to lobby. They have lost at least three players from their team, leaving just one guy remaining. Will we have a wipe from you, Rec player? But that nade, Loxy, that is what we call a Kobe, guys. It literally dislocated their foreheads. Because what? The nade landed just, oh, that nade was too good. Kinu, they are beautiful and good player from our rec squad, is the one remaining from his team. We have seen that he's able to carry his team. We've seen that before. So seeing him as a solo is not really shocking. He can carry his own weight. So let's just give him that and see how far he's going to go into the game as the game continues. Look at a deadly esports here. Deadly. Styles need deadly. And Mercenary Elite. This team has been playing a slow game. Mercenary Elite and Mercenary Union, I believe, are almost the same team, same org. And Mercenary Union did qualify. They got themselves the first position, first team to make it to the final. For those who do not know what I'm saying, yesterday, four teams did proceed directly to the finale. We had TYC, Mercenary Union, VIP, and DNS. Those are the teams that made it to the finale directly. Oh, Attack on Titans is in lobby. We have a third party here, Blacklist. One of their players has been knocked, but we can see the cover there. CR7 is down for Mercenary Elite. Player getting closer. That is Iron. Why are people playing so far from each other? But it's fine. But let's see how this plays out for this team. They're getting closer to the Mercenary team players. Blacklist is right above them. We might have a good push taking place right there. Team Sicarios here. This is Japir. Japir is the only one that is not close to his team. We are seeing the same thing again we've seen before from other teams. We have a scout. He goes ahead. He scouts the game, but then doesn't come back because the players that he left behind have been taken back to lobby. Mercenary Elite losing their players. Their blacklist putting up the fight, leaving just two players standing. That is Iron and Cora. I think that's Cora. And we might just see Mercenary Elite being wiped out this early. Iron comes in with a push. Nice shotgun damage while he's in the buggy. Goes into the smoke. Holds the DBS, patiently waiting for someone to push there. DBS is in play. Nice damage. And the S12K takes him down. Lasted with the vehicle, leaving just one guy from Mercenary Elite to survive. And that is Cora. Blacklist players spot him. A nice damage on the player. What is happening to Mercenary Elite? We know they're a good team. It's an old team, right? And we've seen them before, if I'm not wrong. When I've been watching some games, I'm trying to remember which game. But I saw them, but I don't know what has happened now here in the Kenya Somali League games. We have seen they have not really put their best foot forward yet, but we're probably maybe going to see it sooner or later. But remember, after tonight, 12 teams proceed to the finals. Question is, will your team be in the top 12 with how they're playing tonight, or will just be this be the end of your team in the Kenya Somali League games? Secret Gene player Karab right above the players. You can see Team Sicarios. This is the second time we've seen them engage in a fight against the Secret Gene. I don't know who's going to win this time. Previously, it was Secret Gene. They got some damage there on Team Sicarios earlier, but I don't know if we're going to have the second time a fight, if we're going to see anything happening from them. Team Unlimited. This is a team that we should be seeing wipes. We should be seeing winner chicken dinners, but sometimes it doesn't happen. But we need to see more coming from Team Unlimited. We know how good you are, guys. You just have to show it to us, Tala Esports. And no soul. Nice, a spray coming from Soul. I told you he's a player you need to be on the lookout for. Look at the reflex he had there on Karab. He got him well damaged trying to cook up an edit. Someone comes from behind. Reflex. It is. He turns and get the spray there. No Soul is basically trying to take down a team as a solo. Thala is player Thala right above him. Tries to get a push. The player that was beneath him, that was from Jane, was really low. Nice knock from Thala. Gets a thirst. Of course, it's a competitive game. You need to get your thirst. Nades coming in from 93A. We need more Kobe's. We need more foreheads that dislocated. Uh, but let's get it. We have a push happening. Let's go. Nades. We are bandaging up. Let's see how this plays out. We're yet to see a Kobe here. We're yet to see something happening here, but you can see Blacklist and Team Sicarios are in a fight somewhere in the map. Tala Esports players having it hard here. And for people from Secret Gene, we had Jakku last time putting up a good fight. Team Sicarios getting wiped by getting a wipe, sorry, on the players there. I mean, when Team Sicarios was supposed to be winning the second winner chicken dinner, we were basically waiting for that, but this is something I've noticed not even before. It's happening everywhere, not just KSL. A team wins a chicken dinner, they become confident and they stop winning that chicken dinner. Like that win chicken dinner was their only chicken that they were going to get. But then for the teams that take it easy and know that there is more to come, there are more games to be played, you see them taking the wins. So it's a, I don't know how to put it, but Team Sicarios, we're expecting maybe another win from you guys, but then Blacklist decided, nah, that is not going to happen tonight. They just wiped the team out. LTD getting closer. Seems like our fight is going to be in Gatka. I just don't like this ridge. It is not an easy ridge to play, but if you're good at the game, then probably you can easily play it. Thala is sorts of players trying to drop some nades, Kobe's, Molly's, trying to cook people, but they're not getting any meals to cook tonight. Jinx, Jakku taken back slowly by Textbook. Textbook himself is already knocked. I'm yet to understand what is happening here because everyone is literally everywhere. Everyone wants to push. We have people outside the buildings. We have others camping right above there. Another nade getting cooked. Will we have a Kobe? Nice nade. But nah, he gets a push there. Man was on fire, but luckily for him, he still was able to get out a wipe there or taking the team from Tala Esports back to lobby. So GG's to you. This is the second time I'm seeing someone on fire. I was almost saying man is cooking, but the previous games, yesterday's games, there's a clip that was sent there in the group that I was saying the man is cooking. I'm sorry, guys. Not my intention. But yes, he was cooking. Blacklist cooking up some nades. Ted trying to take down the players from Secret Jane. Nades are getting cooked. We have a knock there. First knock. Scarface give us another Kobe. Man, he's cooking up nades. Scarface cooks up another nade. Holds the DBS. This is a gun we do not joke with. Second Kobe, Blacklist becoming the grenadiers of the game. A nade is getting cooked by one of the Blacklist players right outside. Will we have a Kobe? Nades flying in towards Vicaro. We have a Kobe. I'm yet to see a Kobe. DBS is out. Whoa, Blacklist. Blacklist are out. They just decided we are going all out. This is the second wipe we are seeing from Blacklist. Wow, damn it. Deadly Esports getting taken slowly by the hate team there. But what just happened there? Blacklist decided that they're not letting anyone take the winner chicken dinner for game 3. But don't just think that yet. We have 9 teams remaining. LTD is still around. We have Jinx is still around. We have good teams still around. They're yet to be taken back slowly. Beautiful spray there from Zuxi. Oh, nice name. Almost same as my cat's name. We have a spray there. Beautiful spray. We have a knock. Do we have a knock? Look at that stability and that scope. That is what we call a good spray. We're yet to see a knock, but that was good to see. LTD coming in the push there. Beautiful Kobe getting Arman. LTD is now taking down blacklist players. They have already backed eight, not even eight, 14 eliminations, and we are yet to have more teams coming in. Eight teams are still around. We've removed blacklist, and they have 14 eliminations. LTD are not going to let this slide. Naughty cooking up a nade, the Emperor right outside. The revive is happening right in front of him in the small room before you enter that building, but he does not get anything happening there. Blacklist players are still holding it tight. What the? What is not happening? Blacklist is not letting anyone take them back to lobby. Look at the coordination in that team. One player gets knocked, one player is down, they get to push just like that. Mercenary Elite taking up the players from one Nova. We having fights happening simultaneously, and Blacklist is just keeping us entertained from the word go. Blacklist does not want to lose this fight. LTD player Noti coming into the push. We need Kobe's from you guys. Smokes, beautiful smokes. Nice smokes coming there. Excuse me. So if Blacklist takes down LTD, okay, they'll have 18 elimination. 18. The game is still fresh. We have 9 teams in the game. 80. Oh wow, that's just going to be too much. And Nate is getting cooked. Naughty with the Kobe gets Blacklist player Emperor, tries to cook up a second nade. There's someone on the left there. We need to have a push. Gets into the DBS. Oh, Scarface. Scarface dislocates the forehead on Noti with the DBS there. And we have the same players from LTD coming. The DBS gets Scarface, but the push is still happening. LTD is not going to have a good time here. Players from Blacklist are really putting up a fight. Wow, LTD. What just happened there? Blacklist is putting up the fight. S12K from Putin is almost going to play tonight. We know Putin can use a DBS well, but will it be worth it? Will it be worth it? Beautiful. Now, this I can gladly say. Man is cooking. He just cooked and has been taken back to lobby. LTD Sleepy being the last player remaining from his team. Players from Blacklist getting closer, trying to put more effort here, trying to put in the pressure on the LTD player. But will there be another wipe from Blacklist, taking 18 eliminations just before the game gets to the end? I cannot believe this is happening. What just changed from Blacklist there? Molly is getting thrown by Sleepy. What changed from Blacklist and what changed Blacklist? They have to tell us what has happened. There's a team already right next to them. Blacklist is trying to multitask here, trying to get Sleepy, and at the same time trying to survive. And they just took down the player there from LTD that is Sleepy. And then now we have one Nova joining the fight. They're giving Blacklist more eliminations. They have their knock. Their Emperor has been knocked. They're trying to get their thirst happening here. There's a Molly there. Nice knock. Oh wow, Blacklist is on fire. Arman has been knocked and tasted immediately. One guy remains right in front of them, and one over. Another wipe from Blacklist. They have taken down another team in the same place. How is this possible? Someone needs to explain this to me, because what is Blacklist doing? Let's see how this plays out, because a lot is changing. Ocean Stars right next to them. Rex Squad is still in the building. They have not yet been taken back to lobby. You can see the sprays there getting their kills from Rex Kinudia is a solo. He's trying to get at least some kills from the people that have been knocked right in front of him. But now again, Blacklist is just next to him. Ocean Star player coming from, oh my God, why are people giving Blacklist kills? It's becoming an easy game for Blacklist. We have people. Hey, Blacklist has 20. Hey, someone explain. What did you guys give to Blacklist? Blacklist, Rex Squad, and Jinx are the only teams remaining right now. Scarface throws a molly right where we have the player there from Rex Squad, that is Kinudia. But Blacklist is blowing our minds tonight. Kinudia taken back to lobby by Scarface. The shotgun to the face. And now we have just 2 players remaining from Jinx, that is Tops and Boyka. This is your Blacklist will jump at least, so I think 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 steps ahead of everyone. But Blacklist is not here to play. Boyka gets a good amount of damage there on Arman. Good cover from his teammate Tops. And they have taken one of the players from a Blacklist down, leaving just Scarface with 12 eliminations. If he gets a wipe here, we'll be seeing something crazy. Remember, when the game started, I said, even it to be a part of the team that is getting something from the $500, either your team wins or becomes second place or third place, or you can just get the MVP and get $50, even though your team isn't going to win anything at the end of the day. And we are seeing exactly that. Scarface is taking the elimination points seriously. Having 12 kills is not an easy thing. Beautiful spray gets his knock there on Jinx player. Tops has been knocked. Now we are down to a 1v1 Boyka versus Scarface. If Boyka takes down Scarface, this will be a painful loss. That will be painful because he just needs a chicken dinner. That's all the team is looking for. I can imagine the pressure he's getting in the earphones right now. He's been told to play it safe. He's been told to cook up the nades. He's been told to push. A lot of things are being said. He has two nades. One of them has to. Kobe! And just like that, game number 3 has come to an end. And the team that just had to impress us tonight, that is Blacklist. We have to just take it as it is. What is that Blacklist? Beautiful, beautiful fight coming from that team. That is just crazy, crazy that they took their fights without losing a single fight. They've taken down at least 4 teams as a team, and they have gotten their winner chicken dinner. Finally, we saw them in group stage. They got at least 3 winner chicken dinners, and we have not seen anything like that till the semi-finals. And now they have themselves another winner chicken dinner for the first time in the semis. So GG's to you, Blacklist. And not only that, we're about to see the stats for the team, and you'll see that this one player, Scarface, he took it to himself to get all those elimination points and might be on the race for the MVP with how he has performed tonight. I can imagine the amount of damage he has put there for his team. I can imagine the amount of pressure he was feeling in the last fight against the last player from Jinx, but he did not back out. Just like that, winner chicken dinner. Blacklist. Looking at their stats, okay? We have Scarface there getting 14 eliminations, 14, getting a damage of 1,414. And his teammate there, Geezy, is not that far with 6 eliminations with a 1,000 damage again. And we have Arman with 4 kills, but the damage is high, 1,229. And then we have Emperor there with 1 elimination. Seems like he did try to help the team there, and it's a good thing that he was there. Look at Blacklist getting 35 points at the end of game 3. That is the only points they got from one single game, and their eliminations took 3/4 of their points. That's really, really good coming from you, Blacklist. Jinx falling there in second place, 14, and then Team Hate third with 12 points. That is actually quite impressive. Rex Squad is not there in the top anymore, but you can see them in position 5, so they have really tried. It's a good thing coming from them. Mercenary Elite also coming closer from this game. They've been able to get their 5 points there, and for every other team the margin is still small. When we get from, I think, position 4 going down, we usually have the margin becoming smaller by the minute, and that is what is happening here in the Kenya Somali League Games semi-finale. Of course, we expected our MVP to be the Blacklist player Scarface, getting 14 eliminations, a good amount of survival time till the end of the winner chicken dinner, and dealing a damage of 1,414. So GG's to you, Blacklist player Scarface. You have really impressed us tonight. You have not disappointed. You have done exactly what your team wanted you to do. Head to head there, even just by looking at the total eliminations, Blacklist having 25 and Jinx having 8, the margin is too big, more than 10 eliminations ahead. And just like that, we have a team that has done something we have not seen yet. Even for the damage, the margin is still big, 4,000 to 1,000. It's around 3,000 margin coming from just one team, and that is Blacklist. That is too good coming from you. We did not expect anything like that, to be honest. So GG's to you, Blacklist. And looking at the most eliminations, of course, we have Scarface there with 14 eliminations. Dealing the highest damage, we have Scarface, 1,414. Grenadier elimination, we've seen Scarface again with the 2 eliminations. The longest elimination, again, Scarface, 264 meters. But then the top traveler, we have Mercenary Elite player Cora with 2,777 meters traveled. We have finished exactly 3 maps tonight, and we have one more map to go. That is Miramar. I'll be seeing you guys in a few. Do not go anywhere. BRB. Welcome back to the last game of the night. That is uh, surprisingly. Okay, okay. Welcome back to game number four. We are actually surprised, still in awe of the blacklist team because of how they are able to get 25 eliminations in a single game. That is too good, and I'm sure some people are having some doubts and wondering how is it possible? How is it that Scarface gets 14 eliminations and I get zero eliminations the whole game? Well, the answer is just right in front of you. Have you been practicing? Okay, so these are the Kenya Somali League Games semi finale day two. This is actually the last day of the semi finals, and after tonight's game, only 12 teams will be proceeding to the finale, and $500 is on the line. We have to do what I love doing best, and that is giving a big shout out to the sponsors of these games. That is Galaxy from Somalia, and then we have Enet Bravo from Kenya sponsoring towards the prize pool. And for the beautiful production, for those who are still in my DMs, you have to watch the live stream. I keep on saying it. GPE, just such GPE, you'll see them. They have been doing the production. Even when you look at the post, you'll see their tag there. You can go DM them. You'll have beautiful stream like the one we're having tonight for the Kenya Somali League Games, the semi-finals, and in the finals, we'll be having them also even better because we're about to see how some of us look like, including your streamer. Well, welcome to the live. Make yourself comfortable. Enjoy the live stream. We already have some fights taking place, and some teams are not even landed yet. We have, of course, Yesnaya Poliana is crowded. For some reason, everyone wants to be in Yesnaya. For the first time, Novo doesn't have teams in that place. Only one team is there. In military base is also crowded. You can see LTD, Attack on Titans. They're also there. Team Sicarios, Ines Naya, Poliana, Hate, and TC have been having at it back to back. You can see Hate has already one player back to lobby. Two are down. One is still remaining, and TC is not backing out. TC has their team players around. Entity Gaming losing their players to the zone has not even shipped. We don't even know where PUBG is going to go after this first stage, and some teams have already been taken back to lobby. That is quite unfortunate for them. Masner elite players getting their sprays here on Thala Esports. Beautiful sprays coming from CR7. We're yet to see a knock, but Thala Esports right next to where we have Masner elite need to find a way of going away from here just to be safe and just get to the end of the game. This is the last game that will determine if your team is going to make it to the finals or not. Attack on Titans are still getting some knocks there on Entity Gaming. Some teams have already maybe lost hope, but the good thing that I've realized is not a single team has escaped playing these games. Everyone has joined the games. Everyone wants to be, even if we're not getting those points, they're still showing up. And that's what matters, guys. Sometimes maybe the game is good, sometimes maybe bad. But just at the end of the day, you played, you learned, you saw where your team has a weakness and you did your best to maybe rectify that, even though you do not qualify. Remember, just 12 teams. $500, MVP $50. Let's put that in mind. Scarface is already leading there with 14 eliminations. That is the highest eliminations we've had here in the Kenya Somali League games. So, will we be having someone doing the same thing in the last game? You can see how slow the game is. You can tell the tension is there. Everyone has just split across the map. We have people not even close to anyone at all. The team in Severani is far away from everyone else, and I believe they're going to stay. They're going to stay like that till the end of the game. They're going to come in slowly, take your rotations, do whatever you have to do, get your winner chicken dinner, change the course. Let us see another team taking the win. We have been surprised from game one, Attack on Titans, game two, Team Sicarios, game three, Blacklist, game four. Which team is going to be there? We are yet to know, but I am still yet to see someone mentioning a different team that is going to win these Kenya Somali League games. Already, Mercenary Union has a couple of people vouching for them. Someone said Malis are a different breed. Well, we have to say it. Scarface, hey, I don't know what happened there. I don't know how Blacklist went back to back with fights. They went to Gatka, they not Gatka, the compound that is next to Gatka and Pochinki, right in the middle, and they went all out. Attack on Titans here. We can see them engaging a fight against LTD. We're yet to see LTD on their best. We've seen LTD at their best. We know how good they are, and I'm hoping this last game people get to see how good they are. One of the players here from LTD that is noticed already damaged. A push is happening there. They have pushed him. All of them going towards the LTD player. Unfortunately, they are split. One player this side, the other one on the other side. So when they're getting pushed, one player at a time, you're pushed by a whole team and you're taken back to lobby. So we do not want to see that happening. Attack on Titan player Gurey knocked and casted immediately there by and we have the players are trying to survive. Naughty cooking up a nade. He is down. Attack on Titans putting up a fight. LTD is not backing out. XYZ gets DBS. Beautiful DBS there. Leaving just one guy that is no face. He's already low. And LTD getting a push there very aggressively. Going for the push and putting with a shotgun. Takes down the last player from Attack on Titans. We have AOT being taken back to lobby as the zone shifts. Likely for them, I was about to say they have been eliminated even before the game decides its fate, but luckily they have survived this long. We have Secret Gene here. A lot of teams are actually fighting. GST taking down TC. We had not expected this to happen. I don't know how comes we have been fights happening this early, and I'm here for that. I want to see the violence. It's the last game of the semifinals. $500, 12 slots on the line. Where will your team stand? TC Easy taken back to lobby. There's a team passing by. Secret Gene getting some damage there on Jinx. Beautiful spray coming from Ricardo. That's beautiful, by the way. He continues spraying the M416 with the 4-scope best combination I have seen in the competitive games. I am not yet sold. I will still vouch for my 6-scope because it's better than 4-scope. Please, competitive players do not argue with me. I agree. 4-scope is better. But for me, 6-scope just makes sense. So we have Mercenary Elite here. One of their players, Cora, was disconnected. That is unfortunate. He was taken back to lobby. And now they are playing as a trio. We have the 4 pockets full of skills still around, still moving around with the baggies. Starter pack for the Kenya Somali League games. They do not have the DBS at hand. Probably they'll get one in the near future. But TC taking down GST. Let's see. Oh, Kazoos. The baggy might just be the end of you. TC Swashi. People are getting what? GST has been wiped out by TC, but they did not go down alone. They took down 2 players from TC, that is Easy and Unique, leaving just 2 of them, that is Swashi and Abdallah. They're the last ones remaining from their team, that is TC. Zone is shifting. Some teams are really, really far away from the zone. There's a team in Milta. That damage that you'll get once the zone shifts will be too high for you to be able to manage it, but maybe they have their own strategy there and we are going to let them do what they want to do and survive. Last game, the pressure, yes, but remember, just be careful. You don't have to be aggressive now because you saw Blacklist showing that it is possible to play aggressive and win a game. It might not work out for your team, no, it might not be your day. Okay, Secret Gene here, there's the team right in front of them passing by. They try to engage open field and not the best thing to do. They should probably just go towards a compound and play it safe. Take your time. Some people might have lost hope and they want to just push and have the fights done and done with, but that should not be something that you have in mind as a team, but instead you should be working towards making it the top 12. The slots are a lot. 12 is a lot. For yesterday it was only 4 slots and the top 4 are the ones who got it. Tonight it's 12. You still have a chance. You just have to give it your all. Mercenary Elite taking the 4 PF players there. Let's see how this is going to play out. Jinx here. We have Rec squad passing by. Rec is having the time of their life. They've been making it to the top three. Game one, game two, game three. No, game two they made it top five. Game three the same. But no, no, no. Game one and two, top three. Game three, top five. That is what Rec has been doing so far. We are yet to see a chicken coming from them. But let's hope and see. Ocean Stars players Kadar trying to cook up nades, trying to get Kobe's, but there's no one in that building. They have already changed their location. He should also maybe find a place that they should be holding right now. Masnoi Elite, and we have Deadly and Rex Squad. We have our fast knock there from everyone getting Deadly Voke. Hemo trying to get the push there. Guns are out to play. DBS and S12Ks are out. Shotguns, of course, need to be used. Rekinudi is down. Look at Arnie doing his thing, knocking and casting. Wreck everyone coming in. One guy remaining from Break. He's low. And Deadly takes down Wreck Squad. Oh wow, the WhatsApp group is about to be crazy. Oh, it's about to be one long night for Rexco there after they have been taken back slowly by Deadly Ocean Stars. They're getting pushed there on LTD. And LTD have also been taken back to lobby. Oh, wow. What is not happening there? Team Unlimited have been taken back to lobby. Remember, this is the last game to determine whether you have qualified to the top 12 or not. Wow. All I can say is wow. Oh, that's quite sad for Team LTD. We have another fight taking place here. 4PF cooking up nades. One high power having some pressure here from Habibi. Gets his knock there, and he takes him back to lobby. Oh, that man that says Habibi come to Dubai. Habibi is taking people back to lobby, cooking up our nade. Do we have a Kobe from you, Habibi? I don't know, but this looks good. The one high power. We have the player there taken back slowly from Mercenary Elite, and they have all been wiped out. GG's. Let's have a 4PF coming in the push there. Do you have a Kobe from you guys? One high power holding that compound. They are not shifting. They are not changing where they're holding. They're just waiting for someone to make a mistake. Fast knock there. 4PF Nemesis is down. Habibi waiting patiently. Cooking up a nade. Habibi, give us something good. The stress is really low. That nade might just be the saving grace for Habibi. He does not get his knock, and we have Omar cooking up a nade. Do you have a Kobe? No, we do not, because they're not reviving up there. But he hears them. Omar is aware that they're right in front of him. Destroys the door. Habibi having to do a wipe now. Nice damage from Habibi. DBS takes him down. And now the last player, nice knock there. Of course, it's a task. 4PF player is not joking with anyone. Judas is out to fight and take the knocks and the wins for his team. Of course, everyone else has been tasked, leaving just him alone. Nice spray, but Judas, GG's. That is your last fight happening there. We have Secret Gene here taking down the players. Oh, what is not happening here? Blacklist has been pushed. They have been have their teammates knocked their Secret. Gene has the one player remaining. Same to Blacklist, and Blacklist have been taken out. Oh wow, Blacklist, winners of the previous game, they have been taken out. They have to be careful though. If a team gets a good amount of kills and points, they might be pushed down. Ocean Stars getting the DBS knock there on Tala Esports player. Beautiful DBS and nades flying in. Not a Kobe, but Sasuke is really damaged. Tries to heal up there. What is happening? Thala Esports, Ocean Stars, Blacklist, Secret Jane, 4PF, One High Power. You have seen all those fights, and it is just the last game of the night. They need to know this is the last game, determining whether they make it to the top 12. Textbook holding the DBS and S12K coming in. Nice. We have the DBS taking down Abdallah. A push happening. He's pushed. DBS takes him down. What is happening tonight? Game number 4 is literally what we have been waiting to see. People are not scared of anyone. They have literally given up. Some players are saying, okay, we are not going to make it. So why not just play how we play classic games? Let's push, let's have fun. The number of kills you get, well and good. If you go back to lobby, well and good. Jinx getting a push there on TC. One of the players from the Chosen is down. We have a push there and TC. have been wiped out by Jinx. GG's. Things are going more actually different than what we had expected. I thought people are going to camp out, wait to get some points. This being the last game, game 4 out of 4. We need to play it safe. We need to get things happening, but we don't see it. We don't see it. People are just going all out, pushing. Damn it. What? Deadly Esports taking down Rex Squad might have just boosted their need to go for more kills. There is a team right in front of them. If I'm not wrong, that is one Nova, and they're right in front of them. Yes, they are. And Deadly is not going to push as of now. 9 teams are remaining, and we are in just stage 3. 9 teams are the number of teams we'd see from stage 5. But we are seeing it in stage 3. People are not taking any L's. They're just going for the push. They want to get it done and they want to rest up because some know they have qualified, some do not know whether they have qualified, and they are just playing on a 50-50 kind of situation right now. But let's see. Zone almost closing in. There's a team that is quite far from the zone there. They need to get moving, otherwise they might be giving their kills to the zone. But looking at how the map is, most of the teams are being scattered throughout hospital and every other region that is right next to them, and we are yet to see what is going to happen there. Jinx getting some knocks there on one high power. A fight is taking place. This is one over. Are they waiting on people to push them as they camp here? No, no, no. Strategically holding that building, waiting for someone to make a mistake. Deadly, that is just right in front of them. Which teams here? So for Jinx are making it to the zone. That is not Jinx, it's Secret Jane. There's in the zone. Gatka has another team right there, waiting for someone to push them. This being the last game, I think these are the only teams that actually want to make it to the top 12. They're playing a patience game. No one is pushing the other. Everyone is just waiting for one person to make a mistake. But for every other team, they need to focus on making it to the zone. Some of them are really, not even some, but one team is quite far from the zone. I believe that is Hate Esports. They're really far away from the zone. They need to get closer to the zone. uh Players are now having to shift. They thought they'd camp out. They thought the zone will hold them in the same place that they were, but this is PUBG Mobile. They do not care. They care about your feelings, but in a competitive scene, this is all about the zone and it has to move. Deadly Esports almost getting pushed there by one Nova. You can see them moving around. We need to have a push happening there, or else it is just a flank. Yes, we do. A player there from one Nova gets closer, still scout another place. I believe he's getting some information to his teammates to decide whether they want to get a push on Deadly Esports or not. Look at the damage there that he got. While they were pushing out, rather scouting around, there's a team that is right next to them. Oh, the vehicle is damaged. They're going to pass right in front of a team and they're going to be taken back to lobby just because of that vehicle. One vehicle might just cost the whole team's points. But it's fine. We have just 9 teams, 12 slots to be taken. Will your team be making it? Beautiful spray there from Jakku, getting some damage on one high power player. Trying to get some knock also again. He's still spraying at them. The game might just come to Gatka. I hope it does. I hope it does, but it did leave Gatka. It's right there behind them, so it doesn't go there. But it's going to be an interesting one if it takes the hills next to Georgiapol. It's going to be an interesting fight to see. Ocean Stars, one over, have encountered each other. There's a fight that is going to happen there. Deadly are lucky that one over has been distracted and nothing is happening there. Zone is about to shift in the next 5 seconds. Where will the players hold? You cannot hold the same place for long. This is a competitive lobby. It's an esports room. The scores are going to be affected with how you move from one place to the other. The zone is very damaging. It's going to damage you if you camp out. Hey, esports player Kevin being a solo, you can see him holding the shack. He's almost next to the zone. He just needs to get closer just to be safe. With where he is, I don't think he's that safe. All right, we have Team Sicarios there. Mali boy. Oh, what? One Nova had the upper hand. He got some damage there on Mali Boy, but then Mali Boy was the one who took him home. That DBS. DBS is just a gun we are not going to let people play with. I keep on telling, please, let's all sign a petition and get DBS removed from PUBG, because what is that DBS fight we have been seeing back to back? Beautiful spray there from Ocean Stars player. Faggot. What? The Okay, that's a very interesting name. Unless I said it too fast, but that's a very interesting name. One high power player there spotting someone right in front of him. He should probably engage. He cannot get a knock. He's in cover behind the tree. And just like that, we can see one high power taking players there from Entity Gaming. Back to lobby. Jinx is also close. But Secret Gene, Team Sicarios player Mali Boy just joins his team, and there's a team right in front of them. One high power stress gets a knock there on one of the players from TS. Nice knock from Secret Gene, getting a knock on one high power. They need to close this margin right now. 7 teams remaining. The zone is almost closing. We are in stage 5. There's nothing more they can do. At this point, you just have to be at the right place at the right time. The zone is about to shift. The players there from Ocean Stars are in zone, but everyone else, you can see the flank happening there from Secret Gene. Look at the replay there on the wipe that Jinx player Loxy had on the Chosen. That was one beautiful, beautiful wipe with a shotgun. What have I said? I'm still signing a petition to ensure DBS is removed from PUBG. Yeah, I have suffered in the hands of players with the DBS. I don't want you guys to suffer the same fate. So please, just sign with me that petition, because what? Team Sicarios getting closer. Deadly Esports still holding the same compound. Beautiful knock there from Loxy. The players from Ocean Stars getting closer. Jinx is not letting anyone pass by them. Beautiful sprays there. What is going to take? Oh, a nade wiped out Ocean. Oh, yes, they were. One nade did wipe out Ocean Stars. Secret Jean and Jinx finally encountering each other. Shotguns in the hand. Okay, this one can stay. This one, we're not signing a petition. It is not that lethal. Yeah. Well, because no one has ever hit me with it, but Team Sicarios are getting their team players. They're getting knocked. Bardi is down. The players from one high power. They need to get towards the zone. Shotgun is out to play. Oh, Team Sicarios player IQ. Beautiful shotgun. S1 is in play. Oh, okay. I'm sold. I will start training on how to use a shotgun. We have Mali Boy cooking up a nade, our star player there with a beautiful name, Deadly Esports, right in front of him. Almost getting a Kobe. Cooks up another one. He needs to maybe take a second, 1 second, just to cook it for 1 second only, so that he can land and get his knock on Deadly. But Secret Gene, they need to go towards the zone. The players are right in front of them. The zone is shifting. People need to secure places right now, because the players from from Team Sicarios, are already in zone, and you can see Jinx getting forced to go towards them. Sprays, the players are getting damaged. The Faggot is still in the game. I hope that's the name. I hope I'm not saying it wrong. But we have Team Sicarios Buddy getting spotted there. Beautiful spray, almost getting the vehicle to maybe get a knock on him, but it doesn't work out. Karab getting a knock. Nade flies in from Buddy. Do we have a Kobe? Of course, we do not have one because he's not seen it. But we have a nade there. Beautiful damage from Secret Gene. A nade is getting cooked by Tops. We need one Kobe. Oh, the damage from the nades. Jinx might be taken back to lobby if he's not careful. But Secret Gene has been wiped out there by Jinx. Players with the Kobe's. Players who can control their grenades. 4 teams remaining. One Nova, Team Sicarios, Jinx, and Deadly Esports. Deadly Arnie getting knocked outside of the zone. One Nova solo player getting spotted there with Deadly Pepper and taken back to lobby immediately. Team Sicarios putting up a fight there, taking players from Jinx back to lobby immediately. He gets his knock. Kobe, Deadly Voke gets a Kobe, gets 2 knocks on Team Sicarios players. The players from James are also getting nades thrown towards Team Sicarios. Japir needs to get the revive. He's the only player remaining from his team. The nade there from Deadly confirms their knock. Jinx getting closer. Zuxi cooks up not even, you cannot cook a molly. Throws a molly towards them, gets no damage yet, but if he cooks up a nade, look at the nades flying towards them. Deadly just taking their time. One of the players there from Jinx, that is Zuxi, has been spotted. They need to spray them. Voke, they're getting some damage. What? He just missed us. Oh, he missed the guy. Oh, how now? Please explain. How now? He was right in front of him. That would have been an easy knock, but it is okay. We can see smokes are out. People smoking are trying to make it to the zone. Players from Deadly Esports, Jinx, and Team Sicarios. Team Sicarios has only one guy remaining. Deadly is a full team. Jinx has a trio. And they're not even healed up. I don't think they have meds, or I'm not sure what is happening on their end, but they haven't healed up yet, and it is not looking good at all. Team Sicarios players just sneaking closer. Let's see. Getting closer. Deadly Ani on the right. Jinx players. He spots them. Japir gets a fast knock, goes for the thrust. He is not wasting his time. He gets a knock, gets the thrust. Tops coming in the push. Beautiful shotgun. And just like that, S12K to the face takes down last player. And we have just two teams remaining. Team Sicarios is in lobby. Jinx and Deadly at it. Look at Boyka, the man trusting his praise. Two players remaining from Jinx. Will this work out for them? Boyka getting spotted. Deadly Ani with the damage. The player is down, leaving one guy. And just like that, Deadly Esports. Finally, the kids get their winner chicken dinner. Someone did not believe me, man. These are kids, okay? They, I think, let's see, maybe 16, 17 years old. But these are kids, and they have won the winner chicken dinner. GG's to you, Deadly Esports. Finally, that is a win that you guys have deserved, and you should pat yourself on the back and tell yourselves GG's. So I cannot say, I cannot insist on this. So what Deadly did, yeah, they held a compound. We saw this even before in the semifinals, and by beginning of semi, holding the final the zone till the final zone, gave them this winner chicken dinner. We have Deadly Pepper there with 4 eliminations, bagging 438 damage. We have Arnie there with 1 elimination, but the damage is quite high, 512. Voke with the 3 eliminations, dealing a damage of 340, and then you have Deadly Dead with 3 eliminations and a damage of 388. Deadly Esports, you have amazed us, and they have gotten 21 points from the last game that they have played tonight. So GG's to you, Deadly. Jinx coming there with 15. Third, we have Team Sicarios, not that far, with 10 points. And for the Secret Gene and every other team, you can see the margin is just 1 or 2 points. They have not really left each other with that much of a margin. So GG's to every team that has played this last game. Deadly Esports, we have to give it to you guys. Congratulations for that win. You deserve to be pat on the back for working towards the win. Looking at the MVP of the map here, we have Sasuke from Ocean Stars getting 5 kills and dealing a damage of 576. Like I said, we are yet to see anyone getting the same amount of kills as Scarface, who had 14 eliminations. But GG's to you, Sasuke, getting 5 kills in this game and becoming the MVP. Looking at Deadly Esports and Jinx there, 11 eliminations from Deadly as a team, and then 9 from Jinx. The margin is not that big. Even on the damage dealt, it is around 200 points margin between the two teams, but they did put up a fight in the last zone. A lot was happening. The knocks were there, the push was there, the nades, the mollies, everything was happening. But GG's to Deadly, getting the 11 eliminations and getting the win from Jinx. GG's, boys. Those kids deserve to be acknowledged for what they have done tonight. Because what is that? Deadly. GG's. Looking at the most eliminations tonight, we have seen is Sasuke from Ocean Stars. Highest damage there, we have Kadar with 658, Grenadier with the 2 eliminations, Deadly Voke, longest elimination 296 meters. We have Jinx Karab, and then Top Traveler 3715 meters. We have the Cold. I think that's how you say the name. I hope it is. That's how you say the name, but that's a player from NCT Gaming. We have not seen even. What's surprising is Deadly Esports does not have people here on the top apart from the grenade here from Voke. We saw the grenade there in the last fight, but other than that, they just played safely, held their compound, took the right place, waited for the right time to change their location, and this made them get the winner chicken dinner. We saw the same strategy yesterday from the first game when DNS got their win. They held one place and they did not change till the game ended. And just like that, we have played all four matches. Erangel Attack on Titans, Miramar, Team Sicarios, Erangel, Blacklist, and in the last game that was Erangel, we had Deadly Esports taking the win for that game. Congratulations to every team that has gotten the win tonight. It has been an intense actually night for every player, to be honest. Even for me, I'm watching this and I'm wondering how some of you have managed to survive some fights that were really really intense, but somehow you made it till the end and you got yourselves a winner chicken dinner. So congratulations to you guys. In a few we might just be seeing the teams that have made it to the top 12. I know some of you are worried about that. You're thinking about it. You're wondering, have we made it to the top 12? Well, don't stress yourself. If you did your part, if you did what you could do best, then probably your team has made it to the top 12 and you'll be one step closer to winning $500 when the finals end. Also for the MVP, I am sure some of you are wondering how you'll beat Scarface. Well, there is no secret to it other than playing your game as good as you can. When the opportunity arises and you can see eliminations right in front of them, take them. Like the one we saw here from Team Sicarios player Japir, he got his knock there and immediately went for the thrust. He did not wait a single minute, and that is how you bag yourself a good amount of kills. So it's a really good thing to see people really putting their best foot forward. And now we are going to have a quick look at the overall scores after the four games tonight. And there we go, players. These are the teams that have made it to the top 12 slots. You have Blacklist there leading with 57 points. Even after going back to lobby early in the last game, they got 57 points. Second, Attack on Titans there. Jinx with 40 there. So it's actually I don't know how to put this, but GG's, man. You have really put your best foot forward, guys. Even Deadly, just by winning the last game, they made it to the position 7, getting a total of 22 points. That is good. Rex Code also making it there. We have the Chosen, Secret Gene, Guns, Elite, Team Unlimited, Team Hate, and Ocean Stars. These are the 12 teams that have made it to the finals. We are just excited to tell you we'll be seeing you soon enough because the finals are not even that far. Make sure you have trained enough to get at least a taste of the prize pool, because now the 12 of you plus the 4 teams from yesterday, that is Mercenary Union, Tycoons, VIP, and DNS, those 4 teams plus the 12 of you plus other 2 teams that you will be seeing soon enough will be playing in the finals and are going to be one step closer to winning a part of the $500. For the MVP, I'm not sure about what is going to happen there. We've seen one guy there really dominating. I don't know if he's going to dominate in the finals. We have not seen him play like that. We've seen him now. So we are going to wait and see how it is going to work out for them. But other than that, I'm just going to say GG's, Blacklist, Attack on Titans, Team Sicarios, and Deadly Esports for getting the wins tonight. The games have not been easy. Even for the team there in position 18, they still have some points. Imagine not getting any points. They tried, they participated, and got themselves the points that they needed. So congratulations to you guys. All I can say is GG's, and I am proud of you guys. I am. I'll be seeing you guys next time. I have been your host, Mitch Gaming. See you next time. Bye bye.